Hi everybody, how you guys doing? Hello. Oh, did I hit my camera on the way in? I think I did. Also spilled some water on myself. Hello everybody. Great now, sir. Hell yo. What's up, Trudeau? What's up, Onion? Hi everybody. Oh, I think I totally did hit my camera. You bought Gregory?
2 years. Wow, wow.
Wow, Jishi. Thank you so much. You appreciate you for 2 years of being here, man. Holy. If I order the Fuji 65, does it come with keycaps? It doesn't come with it, I don't think, but I think you get a discount if you end up ordering through Desk Hero's site. Man, that was a doozy releasing that video on YouTube. People can't seem to separate that the studio that ran it isn't selling it. It's a vendor who is reputable. Hello, everybody, though. Should I build or should I watch a build? Important life question. That's totally up to you. What's up, Pluto? What's up, 240 less? See some new faces here. Hello, everybody. What's up, Alex? What's up, keyboard dad? What did Kenny say? Alex looking breathable? My shoulder, you mean? Hello. Hi, everybody. I'm so tired today. What's 9 plus 10? Why is it 21? Correct me if I'm wrong, but this is not... Wait, what? This is not a charity stream? Wait, what happened? No, this isn't a charity stream. Did we say something about being a charity stream today? This is just a regular schmegular stream. It's just a Box75 build. I am tired too because of Vine? What happened? Oh my god, I'm so confused today. You're inviting the sus? Oh. I see. I'm a little low energy today, guys, so we're gonna have like a little bit of a low energy stream. It has been raining all day. I did have like some decent meetings today, but my god, low energy is totally okay. Thank you, Geoff. What's my main keyboard? This is probably the one that I use the most. Although I think the other keyboard that I've been really enjoying lately is that 810E. That one there I've been really enjoying. Fairy lights are going on trees now, looking nice. Oh, Christmas tree? Just swapped out the Envoy for the F2? Hell yeah. Alex, have you seen the Kisma? Oh my, we're not doing this again, Pander. Someone already got me with that, bro. We're not doing this again, dude. That's already been used. There's a corn on eBay for $2,500 in case anyone's in the market. Keyboards have been very slow lately. Keyboards have been very, very slow for a lot of people. Oh, let me get the switches. Hold on, they're over there. Let me go snag that. Bag of 40. One sec. There we go. We got some clickies. Today's a clicky build. I'm very happy that it's a clicky build today. Should be interesting. These are NK Cream clickies. Best in stock 65, I would personally say the Envoy. Can you explain the process of your build service and how we send the boards to you? Yeah. Okay, so it's really simple. Basically, here's the way it works. I recommend, for a bunch of reasons, that you get everything to your house first. So if you need switches, if you need the keyboard, if you need everything, all get shipped to your house first. Then you inspect everything to make sure you have everything. The reason why I ask this, some people go, why can't I just ship it to you? Well, because what happens if you send me something and it's just not what you thought it was, or something happens along the way and I don't get enough, then it's just a lot of extra stuff that's sitting in my place that, like, it's just a lot. And it just makes more sense for you, the owner, to make sure that it's everything you want in the keyboard. I do help with some people who want like consulting and stuff like that. But it just makes more sense. And it would be a logistical nightmare if everyone shipped me stuff too with like different... And here's the other thing too. When people ship me stuff, they use my name, right? So it's really hard to differ. And some people forget to send me tracking codes, right? So some people forget that if everyone ships to me as Alex, then everyone's order will be Alex. I'm saying shipping, not shitting. So once you get everything, you put in the request, you list everything. You can also test the PCB, which helps too, just so you know that I'm not the one screwing up things, which has never happened before, but just in case. Then after we accept and we go all, fancy, whatever we do, then you can ship it to me. And then I take the order, I label it, put it as yours, do whatever work I need to do prior to stream, and then we build it and then I ship it back. This also helps with saving you some shipping cost as well. Because believe it or not, imagine this too. Imagine you order 5 boxes to me. So yes, in theory, it might seem cheaper to ship it to me with all 5 boxes, but you're also doing this too, right? You're creating the potential to pay for 5 different brokerage fees and import fees, assuming it's all coming out of Canada. I just spilled switches everywhere. I'm going to cry. I've done that. You lost me at shaving? Okay, guys. Anyways, that's the process. Orders, I get in. I usually quote 4 to 5 weeks. Ooh, I love these switches. I'm going to be honest, a lot of the times it's actually quicker. But more recently, it's been just about the quoted time, if not a little bit sooner. But I tend to over quote just in case something comes up or I can't do a build. So I always quote like an extra week at the very most. Alrighty. Also, I've actually never gotten the NK stabs in before because this client ordered everything from NK. I had no idea they came in this really interesting box. I've always thought they come in like a little, I thought they came in like the typical, plastic shell. But this is like a full-on nice container for the stabs. So, was not expecting this. Look at this. It's like a little container within it. Yeah. And you know what's crazy? They're so cheap. I think they're all on clearance. I don't know how many are left though. Beats me. But I'm pretty positive they're all on clearance. I've been telling people in the NK server that they're like, how much are they? 14 bucks? Not even 10 bucks or something? Let me see. Alex, why does no one like the Box75? Because the Box75 is a very divisive keyboard sound-wise. It's beautiful, but you'll see as we build it that the structure of the keyboard doesn't really make sense. It is pretty though. It just doesn't make sense. They are 10 bucks actually, yeah. 10 bucks for the NK stabs. What switches and keyboard are you typing on? You like my keyboard? It sounds so good. This is the Envoy. Envoy with Obscuras and I believe an aluminum plate. Can't remember if I swapped the aluminum for FR4. I think it's aluminum. All right, well, we got some stabs we're gonna be doing and then we have the box, which we can open up now. Getting Envoy right now. If you guys do plan on getting stuff from Mode, it would mean the world to me if you use my affiliate code in my bio. It always helps. I got to type on a Mode tempo with the CF plate in NorCal. Did you like it? I think I'm sold. It's nice, right? So this is my first time actually building a box that wasn't the prototype units. So I have never seen any of the stuff on the inside. Thank you, Pluto. Appreciate you, man. Got some shims. Got all these little O-rings, more shims. PCB. I don't think we're using PE foam today because it wasn't listed. And then I don't know what color we have today. I hope we have the white one. Yeah, we do have the white one because the client sent some keycaps and I don't think they would go with the black one. Oh, interesting. They have little guards on this too. All right, I'll show you guys the keyboard afterwards. For now, let's just worry about getting the stabilizers all stabilized. whenever you deem fit, some people, oh yeah. My ideal is definitely like anywhere between 55 to 60 grams. Although I've been dabbling with like 62. 62 is as heavy as I probably want to go. I did use 70 gram for a little bit, but I don't know if that's like I think that was like a temporary thing. Oh, how many? It's a 75, right? So we need 4. Also, does this PCB...
Love you, big dog.
Thank you, Arrow. Appreciate your prime. Thank you. Really do, man. Did the box 75 come in another box? It did. It's boxception. Hold on, I don't actually remember what stab size this needs. I think it's either or. Okay. We're probably going to do 7U for this client, because all they put was standard, and I think most people consider the standard to be 7U these days. I don't know if the client's here tonight. I was trying to reach out to them today. I think I sent them another email the other day too, but I think they've been really busy. All right, let's get some lube and do this. King whites? King whites are good. Kenny, I know this isn't you, bro. Come on. Thanks, Alex. And my lube. Hey, it's me, the real client. Oh my God, Evo, stop. I would know if it was you as the real client, Evo. I already know. Nice try, Kenny. You guys are funny. How's everyone doing tonight? I'm doing okay. I actually ran into Asian JC at the mall the other day. We were doing some mall walking, and then we ran into him. I was so thrown off at first because I'm like, that can't be him. He doesn't live here. And then, yeah, it was him. He was visiting. He's also a content creator. He dabbles in keyboard stuff, but I think he does mostly like tech stuff. I saw that pixel of you outdoorsy in the wild, right? Me on the way to order a GMK Pro already pre-built with extra link switches. Ren must stop. You're actually joking right now, right? Don't actually waste your money on that. There are so many better keyboards. Serious question: why is it every time I'm jump on the channel, I feel like I'm just hanging out with the boys? Good times. That's the vibe I like. I am very much into that vibe, just to the hang out with friends vibe. I think if we did this, I think if this channel was any more serious, I don't think it would have the same appeal, to be honest. Right? You know, like if we were all like sitting here being like, yes, the factoring of lube in this, we can never do this. Let's talk about the hype of the unicorns. Very serious keyboards. And yeah, we only talk about TGR. Yeah, if that was the whole vibe of the channel, I think I would like legitimately stop streaming forever. Yeah. The resale value on this keyboard. It's all investments. Money. Like, who cares? Yeah, I know. We have the right amount of sussy. Exactly. Stop, please. If that was the vibe here, like I said, I wouldn't want to listen to myself talk, please. Our vibes are up, boys. Investment keyboard portfolio stonks. Dude, if you joined the hobby like, what, 2 years ago? Koala, thank you so much for the tier 1 for 16 months, bro. Thank you. Hello to you too. The hobby like 2 years ago, 3 years ago was all about, oh man. Do some of you guys remember the vibe of the hobby then? It was totally different, right? It was so different.
3 whole months. I think it's safe to say I'm enjoying my stay in stream. Smile.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I hope you continue to enjoy your stay. Remember when Frogs resold for 600? Yeah. I joined when a $500 keyboard is now like 130. Yeah. The vibe a few years ago was very hype beastie. And just because, like, honestly, I think it's just important to talk about. But, like, there were people that really gave into that side of the hobby too. And it was just so, like, the hobby was very difficult to listen to at certain times. Like, I hated some of the commentary coming out about keyboards and resale and investment, and it was just like, it felt like Finance Bros, but in keyboards. Do you think High Ground is hype beastie? I mean, High Ground plays on the fact that yeah, High Ground is a hype beast company. Like they play on hype. They maybe not their newest board. I like the direction they kind of went with their newest board. But they get already established brands to collab with them, and they have I would say personally, like a meh product. It works at the end of the day. That's what matters. And they play on that. How the hell is a keyboard an investment piece? Oh man, Vey. I'm sure you kind of remember, because I think you've been around for a little bit, but people would consider like, okay, this is a lot of the mentality 2 or 3 years ago. People would buy a keyboard and be like, I feel safe buying this keyboard because it maintains its value, or it's going to go up in value. And then this is not as well known, but like there was a whole subsection of not even artisans, but keyboards, of this whole like trading culture about like trying to get like $100 up here, $100 up here, making like $50 on this. It was like people trying to trade like a Matrix 2.0 that was worth like 2.1K, but they wanted a trade that was worth 2.15K, you know, like it was stuff like that. It was every time I stumbled upon stuff like that, I just was like, bro, like this can't be real. But it was indeed real. Pluto, thank you so much for your tier 1, man. Thank you, dude. Holy shit, I remember NK65s used to be impossible to get. I mean, that was also a different time on keyboards, I think. That was like what, during COVID as well? Like during the start of the pandemic, everyone was home, everyone wanted something in front of their desk to look cool. People also had a lot more, expendable income. Times have changed even outside of like what it used to be, how hype things used to be. But I mean, like, I think the world's going through some pretty stressful economic times. So even outside of people going, outside again, it's not the best time for hobbies in general right now. I don't want to get into like doom and gloom of the world, but it is tough right now. Times do be different. Crazy thing is, during COVID, I never invested anything toward making my computer setup any better. Oddly enough, I started at the beginning, but then I quickly stopped because I was also getting stressed out with work. Like that's because that was way before I went full-time keyboards. And I wasn't too sure I was even going to have a job, which, I mean, thank goodness I kind of leaned into what I was doing now because I wasn't going to have a job. I'll do one more just in case we need one more. Ducky ads. Oh my gosh. The good old times of Ducky. Ducky was still... Is Ducky still prominent in the hobby? Like, I guess not in the hobby, but in the keyboard world? Cream clickies today, yes. Not gonna lie, there was a couple of key purchases I felt safe because I thought it would be easy to get what I paid back. I mean, it was crazy is like, look at those purchases now, I honestly don't think those purchases are probably worth anything close to what they're worth now, That's why I always had a problem with that like train of thought. Because I'm like, when it dips, you're just gonna hate this, So,
love
hey,
the
Dad,
content.
what's going on, Gurgle?
Always fun to tune it.
Aris, thank you so much for the Prime for 2 months, man. I really appreciate you being here, bro. They make keyboards and people buy them, but they're not popular. That's unfortunate. Ducky always had some interesting stuff going on with like their things too. It was I forgot the client sent me. That's okay. They can just keep this. I don't need this. I was always a little bit surprised because I thought poker, like, you remember who was it Vertex or Vortex who made poker, the Poker 3? I don't remember the brand, but I always thought they were gonna do more in the hobby. Like, I thought they would like slide into custom mechanical keyboards more than they were already there. Whatever collab with Hypotech or Keyboard, etc. I mean, I think it would be cool to do stuff with them. I just don't know what I mean, I barely collab with anyone now except for Tim, and we don't even do keyboard stuff. So I just don't know what there is to collab on. Those like little challenges seem fun, but I don't think I have the right personality for that, to be honest. You know what I mean? Alex with no glasses, I know, rare sight. Indeed rare. I think my personality is just very like to myself slash, I don't know. Who's Tim? Never heard of him? Same. We just build boards because it's fun now? Hell yeah. If you had to choose one keyboard to use for the rest of your life and you're not allowed to buy another, what would I choose? Ooh, is that a question for everyone, Kenny? Honestly, I would most likely pick the Sonnet, just because I feel like it's a no, it wouldn't be the Envoy. The Sonnet would be my choice, simply because it's the 75 I go for the most, and it has F keys, it has like everything I need on it. It's exactly what I'd want in a keyboard, just in case I ever need those things. I do use F keys when I'm editing. I have them bound to things. So I think that's why it would be important. I could just function hit them, but I feel like the way I work is I have my mouse in my hand. I could probably swing it, but I'd rather just have the Sonnet in that case. As a software dev, I do enjoy having the F-Row. I think a lot of people probably feel the same way. Sonnet for you too, Arrow. Alex has more personality in his looming brush than, oh my God, Exile. Thank you so much for the compliment, bro. Something with a numpad, I just need one. I mean, that's fair to say too. F18X, that's a great choice. HHKB Pro 2 or to the Type S from 2009, interesting choice. Hi Alex, I bought a hot swap kit from AliExpress to start learning how to build a keyboard, but I found that 2 of my switch slots weren't working. Are you sure it's not the switch that has a bent pin perhaps? That could be the reason. I mean, it also could just be a bad PCB. It could be a faulty PCB. 2017 Dolinger? Damn, what a choice. What a choice. I tried 3 switches. It could just be a dead, like the diode could be missing on the back of it. It could just be a dead socket. So many variables. I'd have to see the PCB to be honest with you. I wouldn't mind sticking with a mode 65. I mean, that's totally fair. Oh, I got in the loops today. I'm not going to show you guys just because I want to save it for the weekend. And honestly, I don't feel like unboxing things today. But I did go pick up the loop. So you guys will see the loop Sunday from mode. I'm hoping it's going to be good. I hope so. Show us the loop. No, I can't today. What's up, Bruno? How you been, man? Make sure one of those slots isn't mapped to function. Oh yeah, that's true too. Oak's correct there. 2015 Dell low profile, said no one ever. Hey, you know what though? High key a good board. I had someone, oh man, I kind of got tilted. Was it last night? I think it was last night or yesterday morning or something. It was after the stream, after that charity stream I did. Was it yesterday? Is yesterday Sunday? Yeah. Someone in my YouTube comments, I don't know why they let this tilt me so much, but they basically start off this question with, it's the usual like value proposition, which I don't think matters in keyboards. I don't know if you guys agree with this. It's like the number one thing I hate. I make a video about a keyboard. In this case here, it was that $700 Alice Falqua from Matrix. And some guy just put like, this is absolutely ridiculous. Like, why would I ever spend $700 when I can go buy this $150 option from Keychron? It just makes no sense. And it's just like, I try not to respond to those things, but I feel like this desire inside my body to go respond to these things. So I was just like, hey man, you know, like some people want a different look to their keyboard. Some people like want this, like, you know, part of a custom keyboard is to make it feel like, you know, you and it's an expression of yourself and maybe this is exactly what someone wants, they respond back with they hit me with this, bro. They're just like, well, wouldn't people want to save money? Like, don't you think spending no money is important? And I'm just like, oh my God, that's literally like, sure, that might be part of the I guess the discussion here, but like, again, some people want something different than that, and there's different designs and there's different things, yada yada. And he just kept going on and on and on. And then eventually he's just like, well, the Keychron's clearly the better purchase. And I hit him with because like this was like a long, and I ended up banning him from my YouTube thing because he was using some words that I'd rather not repeat. I was just like, hey man, like I can actually save you $135 more. And I linked them like a $5 Dell keyboard. I'm just like, why don't you just buy this? Like, why don't you just go around recommending every comment section, just go buy the $5 Dell keyboard, the $15 Dell keyboard. It does all the same thing if we're going to talk about value. Like if you really if the value prop, if the only idea on reviewing a keyboard is how much money you can save, then $15 keyboard. Have at it, bro. But yeah, and then he started, again, saying some mean words, and I just banned him. I don't know why I put up with that stuff, or even entertain that stuff, but I guess it's kind of funny to me at the end of the day. Where's my... Oh, I need to get the PCB. Free Dell keyboard. I'll mail him one. It's fine to have an opinion, but don't force it. Yeah, I think if people would say, something like this, right? If interesting board, definitely not for me. I personally would rather spend $150 on this board, but I can appreciate what this board's trying to do. Or even if they don't want to appreciate it, if they want to be a little bit more stern, just be like, hey, if they really feel a need to save their opinion, hey, I don't think this is for me. I don't really see the value in it personally. Move on with my day. But it's that stuff which like anyone who buys this is dumb and everyone should be shunned because I found this thing that was cheaper and you should go buy this because I'm smarter than you. That's basically what it is, right? I hate that, man. It gets under my nerves. Or under my skin, rather. This happens a lot in hobbies, especially hi-fi. Oh, dude. Reddit? Have you guys been active on some of the Reddits recently? I am like high-key over Reddit. Buying a keyboard is not about value. It's something you buy with what you want inside. Yeah, I mean, there's tons of reasons why you buy a keyboard. It could even just be like a value thing. Like maybe you just want a new keyboard that's not, a Dell keyboard or a membrane, and you buy the cheapest mechanical one. Maybe that's all you want. Hey, that's all you want, then do your thing. But there's gonna be people who want something different from you, and I think that's also important too. Let's grab scissors. Hold on one sec, guys. I don't have $700 for a key like this one. Yeah, some people it is value. Like some people that does matter, right? Like you want the best bang for your buck. But I think when you're asking for a value proposition in keyboards, for example, and you're just like, hey, what is the best bang for your buck? I think when you find that and then suddenly like start bashing everyone else who maybe doesn't follow that, I guess, same pathway as you, it becomes a little bit closed-minded now. You know what I mean? Maybe you just don't want to be an NPC using a keyboard with your PC? Man. What are you talking about, Evo? Alex still taking down to Dell. Dude, Dell's my #1 recommendation keyboard, Gertie. It is the best bang for your buck. Like, no cap, bro. Is that Greg? No, those are just Gateron cap switches. That is not Greg. Gateron cap switches are high key very good. Oh, I forgot there's no daughter board with this PCB. Alrighty. Do I see it? The thing others do. Yeah, the things that others do are none of your business. Yeah, I mean, like to some degree, I'd say if they're impeding on something that actually matters to you, then yeah, it might be your business. But like, for example, if someone's doing something like that has nothing to do with you, yeah, just stay in your lane, you know? What's up, Travis? How you doing, man? Lenovo ThinkPad keyboards, though, I was never a fan of those. Now, I don't think I absolutely need those standoffs. Or not standoffs. Oh, you know what? I probably do. This is a thinner PCB. All right, well, let's just use them. This is actually a very thin PCB. Is Arc 60 better than Neo? Ooh. In terms of quality, like sheer metal quality, I think they're both good. I would personally give like the overall, like what I enjoy more. I think I enjoy the Arc 60 just for what it is. But I mean, like some people can probably enjoy the Neo, right? The beautiful thing about keyboards is it's really hard to, if the keyboard works well, right? If they both sound different, then they're both doing as intended. Like they're both doing their own thing. It's just kind of finding what you like more. It's very hard to say what's better, right? Like there are some keyboards that are objectively bad, right? But when you have like the Arc compared to the Neo, I think they're both good boards. And it's just very hard to say one is better or one is, you know, a better quality board than the other, especially when they're both really up there too. Yeah, keyboards are extremely difficult to quantify. I agree with that. They're super tough. You found a ThinkPad free on Marketplace? I don't like ThinkPads, man. I've never liked Lenovo laptops. I've always preferred, when I was in like the working world, I always preferred the Dell laptops actually. And then when the working world allowed me to use Apple computers, I was in a much better spot. It was just so much better for what I needed to do. So, was always glad when I switched over back to that. Dude, the laptop I had was one of the, it wasn't an XPS, it was something else from Dell. I don't remember the lineup we had. But we had Lenovo's as well, and I never liked fixing them. Oh yeah, I'm still using an Apple computer to this day. Apple is more my jam. ThinkPad's the best, there's no substitute? Oh my God, you guys wanna hear a funny story? Okay, so when I was working my product photography job, we had to bring our own laptops. Like they didn't supply us with computers. Well, they did, but they okay, when I say they supplied us with computers, I mean like that company that I worked for said, hey, do you like 7 to 10 year outdated PCs? Okay, good, because we got lots. And that's what they gave us. But they also expected us to edit photos and do web development from those machines. It was awful. So I went and bought my own laptop. But at the time, I also didn't know better and I was younger. So I figured I wanted the best laptop, like with the best horsepower for getting work done, especially editing photos, like at a large, because I was editing photos, like product photography. Bro, my ass bought a gaming laptop. It was, and I had to lug it back and forth to work. And you have to remember, this is like about 10 years ago. Every day, back and forth to work, this gigantic gaming laptop. Well, at the time I was really like anti, like I didn't want to, get Apple. I wanted my gaming computer. Oh my God. I think I damaged my back. What's up, Gondo? That's a name I haven't heard in a while. Yeah, there's your logo right there. Mr. Gondo's right there. What do you think affects sound the most? Everything. Everything that you listed affects sound pretty equally, I'd say. It's hard to say that one thing is going to be more than the other. You know what I mean? So like the same set of switches might sound very different on two different plates. You know? Even the same keyboard with everything in it might sound extremely different with two different sets of keycaps. All my friends with gaming laptops suffer every day while I'm chilling with a ThinkPad. Are gaming laptops really big right now still? Like, are they still like thick monsters? Is that still like a thing? Yes. Oof. Not as thick anymore. The other thing that really bothered me about that laptop, oh man, this is why it was such a mistake to buy that. I don't know why I bought that for. It was so hot. Like that thing there would run like, it would run pretty warm, man. Hold on, I need to get the other, I don't know why they put those in separate bags. That wasn't me. That was the box. All right. Don't get in a huff about what that noise was, bro. All right, guys. I can replicate it if you guys want. No, if it was me, I'd let you guys know. I can smell it from here. Okay, guys. I'd be proud if it was me. Why did we get a little brother Alex today? Now we all know what happens with the orange shards. What? No, dude. Oh my gosh. The problem with gaming laptops, and it scares me, is customer support. Oh yeah, I went through Asus customer support one time for a motherboard, and it was a pretty long, grueling process, but Alex blushing. Guys, if it was me, I'd let you guys know, please. Please. The way Lenovo posts full FRUs and diagrams and part numbers lists, no one else is doing that? Really? Like I said, I've been out of that world for a while, so... I never got anything out of Asus support. So, my one story with Asus support was I bought a motherboard. It was the top... This is back when I was really into like building computers. It was like tippity top of the line motherboard. It was expensive. It was the only time I've ever purchased a motherboard that expensive. Died in 3 months. Just kaput. Couldn't return it at the store. Went through Asus support. Went through their warranty. It took about 8 months total to get that motherboard back. And when I got it back, it was used for my father's computer because I had moved on to another motherboard because I needed a computer. That's how long it took, bro. Bro really let out an ass blast that can be measured in the Richter scale. Okay, dude, listen, it wasn't me, all right? That wasn't me. Alex, does the PCB on the Mode Envoy sit on the lattice mounts? No, the plate should, I think. Yeah, the plate does. I love cats. Thank you so much for using your Prime here. I really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. All right, let's put this back. Ass blast is better than dongle pod. Okay, dude. He who denies it supplied it. Listen here, right? Alex, although you've played it off good, my nostrils are burning. Oh my God, Pluto. Don't, please. How much for a pair of worn Alex Odo shorts? Man, I don't know. I don't know what I'd charge for that. But the three fin? I keep opening and closing this box, and you know what? I've had enough of it. I'm just gonna leave it open. You need, where's the plate? Is the plate inside the keyboard? If you say ass blast 3 times, Tim Keelis shows up like Beetlejuice. Oh yeah, okay, it is in here. Is all the foams in here too then? I mean, the box is pretty. It's hard to get this keyboard to sound good. Although I've done one other box for a client. It was a rebuild. This is the first brand new one I've done, and it was off stream. It was like a year ago. Well, it was a while ago. I don't know if it was a year ago. Every collab should come with an Alex Otis fart. I don't. Actually, you know, people sell farts in jars and stuff. Don't the gamer girls do that? I've seen that happen. The bathwater stuff. Trudeau, I actually think it's a real thing. I think, what's her name? She's really smart. I just don't remember her name. Amaranth. I think she literally sold fart in a jar or something. I'm pretty positive. I think it was her. Someone did. I was watching a TikTok on it. Dude, she is so smart. People laugh at that stuff, bro, but it's like, hey, someone's buying it, man. It's so smart. No, I'm pretty positive it was also, I think it was bathwater, and I think it was something else too. Amaranth is making alcohol with the vaginal yeast. Yeah, I heard about that. That's crazy to me. That sounds, for whatever reason, like, yeah, so unsanitary. Very classy of her. But hey, people are gonna buy it though. A fart jar expert and enthusiast. I mean, I'm trying to get into that market now, dude. Belle Delphine, another really smart person, by the way. Like, it's crazy because people are buying it, right? Dude, she's so fucking rich though. Yes. Is it worth it? It doesn't matter though, Pluto. Dad's probably laughing too all the way to the bank. It's crazy. How much for used Alex Otis ear tips? Oh, I don't think you actually want those. My ears are pretty dirty. I can clean them like every day, and I generate a lot of earwax. I'm like, that's my one. If I had a X-Men skill, it would be earwax generation. So that's pretty much all I got. You can literally buy brewer beard yeast beer. It sounds disgusting. How much for a sniff? I don't know. All right, let's see if I remember how to take this board apart. New here, found your YouTube. Where can I find when you stream live? In my Discord, I post, I'd say, pretty regular schedules. Do I? I don't know. I think I do. But I think Discord is probably the best bet. I think it's this bit. Chat today is like on fire. You think so? Makes me happy. Are you guys having fun? That's the most important part. Waxing poetic. That's actually one of the big reasons why I don't use, in case you guys are curious, I don't use those foam ear tips because, I don't know, I find them to be really gross, like when I do use them. I know it sounds gross, but it's the truth. So I tend to avoid using those just because I feel like it's just not as clean. Okay, I don't remember how to fully take this apart, but I think you slide out. Well, let's turn this around. Pretty positive this gets slid out. There we go. 1 and 2. Rickety noises. Yeah, the thing is just getting these out has always been a bit of an awkward challenge. That sounds disgusting, sheepy. Okay, let's try this one more time. I feel like it's just not unscrewing properly here. This board looks so good. It's very pretty. It's just awkward to assemble and stuff. Oh, here we go. We got it. Took some finessing, but it's out of there. That's money right there. Sounds very clunky. It's oddly complex to assemble and all that, so it is awkward. These go on the bottom. I remember the prototypes of these had some issues with how the screws all worked and stuff, so it's like I said, a bit more of a complex board for what feels like sometimes absolutely no extra reason, but it is pretty. I've always thought it to be a very pretty looking keyboard. The legs look like a great way to mess up your desk surface. Luckily, when I did have this board on a more, I'd say like when I was using it just to test, I never found that. Oddly enough, it wasn't that like bad. Alrighty, and then we can just leave this last one and we don't need to take it out. Now I don't think we're going to use the foam. I don't know if the client's here or not. They didn't mention anything about the foam, so I'm gonna make the assumption we're probably. I think they responded to my email though. Let's see. I don't know if the client is here, but let me actually message them on. Do they have to leave a Discord? Because I might message them on Discord really quick. Let us see. Add friend. All right, let's see if they're there.
Amaranth hooch booch.
Oh my gosh. I wonder how that's gonna actually sell. Like, I'm legitimately curious because I am following that. Like, I do want to like see if that actually legitimately sells. I'm gonna put this foam in the bottom. I feel like whenever I use foam, my keyboards all sound the same. You're not the only one who feels that way, but depends on how you use it, to be honest. You can use it in a manner that will allow the board to sound a little bit different still. Men will buy it? I mean, probably. It'll be an interesting, I guess, experiment, or if you want to call it that. Hey, if that does well, I'm selling my farts in a jar. I don't care. Times are tough, boys. I'll sell my farts in a jar. Easy peasy. Hey yo, Pasta La Vista, how you doing, man? I don't think I need to remove these screws. Why are these screws here? Oh, for the front accent. All right, Jerdy, you're going a little too far, I think. A little too far. Let's not go too far. Orange shorts in a jar when? In fact, what happened? No judges zone? Hey, we buy keywords for more? Exactly. I'm not judging at all, but I'm just curious. There's a market for everything. Hey, but you know what? She's gonna get rich off that. More than she already is. Alrighty. This is done. There are so many screws in this. Some branded clothes would be on point. A beanie would be cool. The thing is, as much as I would like to do those things, I actually don't like supporting things that I wouldn't use myself. Like, for example, I don't think I would ever wear a hat, truth be told. I've tried to wear hats, but I look ridiculous with hats on of any sort. Beanies, baseball caps, anything. So, the truth of the matter, guys, you guys can see, I have big ears. They stick out quite a bit. So when I wear a hat, they stick out. What about a football helmet? If I need to wear a football helmet comes up, I might wear a football helmet. Maybe. Oh, let's see. Did the person message me back? Alex wearing a football helmet? Nah, I think I would look silly. Absolutely silly, dude. How about an Alex camera strap? Maybe. I'm just waiting for the client to respond, guys. Give me well, how was your guys' day today, by the way? Did you guys do fun stuff? Sorry, I'm drunk. I can't type for shit. It's okay. I still need a camera strap. I think I would do a rope strap if I were to ever do a custom one. Took a big shit. Damn, that's a little... I mean, I'm proud of you, though. Winning. I got an HHKB in today, so it's a good day. Hell yeah. I had a 2-hour file inventory meeting, but I'm organized now, so it's a win. That sounds a little bit like I don't mean to be rude, Trudeau. That sounds like it would be very tough to stay awake during that. Inventory is never fun. Never. I'm jealous. I personally hate doing inventory stuff. Even when it comes to my own stuff, I hate doing it. I'm jealous I have the diarrhea. What the heck? Is everyone feeling okay? I'm just gonna still wait for the client, so I want to make sure we want to put this foam because it wasn't on the list. I actually forgot this keyboard came with foam. Do you guys think, for anyone who's ever submitted, actually Chudo, you're about to submit one, right? Do you feel like I'm missing anything from the form? Is there like should I put like a thing saying like what foam do you want? Like, is there something you feel like you guys think that's missing? I personally think everything's there. Maybe the whole foam configuration, if any. But I feel like a lot of people, even when I put like, please include your layout, I have the whole like, would you like a 7U? A lot of people ignore that. So I need to figure out a better way to do that. Missing an orange short option. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Chudo. Appreciate you. How much foam did... it might affect it a slight bit. Although I think it might actually be for the better. Adding the foam. Option for an autograph. It's almost insulting clear. Oh, my form? I try my best. Autograph the board. I mean, you can always just leave that in notes. I feel like that's a little bit of an off request, you know? I think that's been like done once or twice. How clicky are these switches? So they're a linear clicky. Again, I know I work for Novel Keys, but these are probably one of the nicest clickies I've ever used.
You already told me I'm just slow. What switches are in that envoy again?
Ooh, thank you so much for the 5, but I am using Obscuras in these. Yeah. Based on last time, I thought it was pretty comprehensive, and anything else I'd put in the additional notes. If anything, maybe just put a checkbox for where a client likes... oh, that's actually true. If a client's flexible with you, modding the board is necessary to make it sound good. That would actually be a really good point. All right, I'm gonna make a mental note of that right now. That is a very, very good point, Trudeau. Like, checkbox if comfortable with me making decisions for foam and stuff like that. Okay. You know what? I think the foam is probably better in this case. Do they feel linear? Yeah, they do not feel like there's no bump, there's no anything. It's I don't know a good way to describe this. I feel like I need mic for this. But imagine this like a little pop cap at the bottom, right? Like a little thing that when it actually goes down, it triggers on the bottom. I think I've never opened one up, but I believe it's something like on the bottom of the stem. It's like a little pop cap of some sort. And that's what actually makes the sound. You can lube it. First of all, these feel insanely smooth. I'm pretty sure there's already some stock oil on this or something. But I got my new piercing. What'd you end up getting again, Trudeau? Did you say... I think I recall something in the Discord. You got... Fuck. What's this part again called? Did you get something over here? Was it? Jogging your memory here, I know you did 2 builds for the QK75. What was your verdict on foam, tape, and... So, are you talking about the original QK75 or the QK75N? Tragus, that's what it's called. And the which one's which again? Is it here I think it's, wait, let me try to guess. Is it here and here? This and this? I'm probably wrong. Yes and no? What the? Wait, which one's yes? The first one, this part? Yes to the first? Oh, and what's the tragus then? Favorite pre-lube switch? I don't know what my favorite one is. I think at this point here, probably anything from Athleon. First one is the tragus. Oh, okay. What was the other one then? I don't know. It sounds really stupid of me, guys, and you guys can judge me all you want. I know I have tattoos, but I can't bring myself to get a piercing. I legitimately think a piercing would be absolutely scary to me. So, is inside the biggest section of your ear? Yeah, I'm thinking like, what part is this? Did it hurt, Chudo? I know it's a stupid question. Probably not, right? I think piercings are cool. Like, I've always wanted to get my nose pierced, but I always think it's going to be painful, and I can't bring myself to do it.
1 year since your streams convinced me to join the Keeb community.
Oh, Mosey.
Thank you for being such a positive influence in the hobby.
I try, man. I make mistakes and stuff too, and I'm not a perfect human being, but I try my best. Thank you so much, bro. I appreciate the love, man. You'd rock a nose ring hard? Dude, I think so as well, but it scares the shit out of me. Why is my Discord taking forever? Dude, has Discord been extremely slow for you guys as well? So is it... Trudeau, is it this one? That little one in the middle? I don't know what to describe it as. Nodders? Okay. And this one's called an industrial, right? That's really cool, though. See, like, that scares me. That's too many holes in my ear. It's. Can you share any tattoo story? The only one I can truly share is probably this bird. That's probably the only meaningful one that I have. The bird is a photograph that my father and I took while we were at like an aviary, like bird watching and stuff. And we both we loved this blue bird that we saw. And years later, like, I still had that photo, and it was a very important photo to me, even though it wasn't like well done or anything. But I ended up just having the artist make a rendition of the bird and putting it on my arm. Nothing else has any meaning on my arm. There is one, but I got it to help a friend at the time go through something, but we don't talk
Can I tell my
anymore,
mom
so.
about us?
Yeah, if you want, Brocker. Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for 4 months. Yeah. This used to have some meaning, this guy here. But it no longer has any, because I don't know. I'm sentimental, but I can also get over things pretty quick. I try not to linger to things in the past. I feel like it's pretty pointless. My Hearthstone set to? It's set to you guys. It's set to stream. It's because I love you guys so much. But damn, that's really cool though, Trudeau. Did anyone else get piercings this week? I thought I saw a few people talk about piercings and stuff. Oh, I'm out of switches. Hi, Oak. We love you more. I love you too, man. The snap in them is so sharp. Yep. These are really nice, really nice switches, actually. They're like my new go-to clickies. personally. The Jades are still like up there with my favorites too. Totally up there.
Love you, man. Thanks for the PCB and daughter board, you lifesaver.
Did you get it in? Damn, did it already come in, Bunny? If it did, that's insanely fast. Oh. I only shipped that out like 3 days ago. It didn't yet? Oh, okay, okay. It's coming Thursday. I was gonna say, man, that's like incredibly quick. I'm still waiting for a response about stuff, but it's okay. Any thoughts on Zeal clickies? Zeal clickies, I have never used. Yeah, I know it's happened before. Like some stuff is just like speedy gone through Canada Post, but usually Canada Post is very, very like accurate with what they say. If they say it takes 7 days, it takes 7 days. But man, I hope you end up fixing the board. No more snow photo shoots for you. I think it's off limits, I think, at this point. No more. Best clicky switch? Jades are these, hands down. I've used a whole bunch of different clicky switches, honestly. Oh, okay, sorry, Jaff. Original QK75. Original QK75. Oh man, I feel like I'm a bit biased towards that though. Actually, maybe not. I feel like maybe my criticism is valid on that. The original QK75 was one of the most boring QWERTY keys releases yet. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I just wish that they took the opportunity to do something else with that board. It was just kind of like there. It didn't do anything for me. And at the time, like, you have to understand the 75% layout, and you have to get this. It's the most used layout there is, in my opinion. Especially for getting new people into the hobby. It was just a very like overdone layout. And again, not in a bad way. So when the original QK75 came out and it felt like almost a step down in terms of what it had to offer from the QK60, which was the release prior. I thought it was just very strange the way that they released the original QK75. And I really didn't like it. But the new QK75N is actually very good. USPS is not available, so what happens is they do a handover to Canada Post. Do you try the tofu with PC plate? No, I have another tofu that I have in the house. That is my tofu, and I need to do it. I wish the OG QK75 was better because I prefer the exploded layout. I mean, that's totally fair. Yeah, and I see, like, I actually kind of agree with what El just said. I kind of like the non-exploded one, you know? Bro, I will be super honest. I'm not a keyboard enthusiast, but your streams are so chill and nice. I can't help but come here when you stream, even if I have, like, nothing. Dude, sir, hey, I appreciate you being here, first of all. You don't have to be into keyboards. I think maybe today we have a bit of a keyboard-oriented discussion going on. But, like, I don't know. I feel like most days we don't. Most days we just kind of chill. But I'm glad you're here and having a good time, man. I'm glad, man. Hey, do you guys like this shirt color? I bought one new shirt from Uniqlo. It was $24.99. Is it safe to talk about Ahsoka yet? No, I don't think so. I'm going to say no only because I don't think... Nah, let's just say no. I think it's still too new. I feel like people might not have watched it yet. Yeah, like one person's still on episode 6. If one person says no, we're not going to do it. It's the Arism one. I recently, not recently, but I kind of recently sort of got rid of a lot of clothing. I donated a lot. It's just like old shirts. And I realized, man, I don't really have a lot of t-shirts. You know what I have a lot of? Sweaters. But I've gotten a lot of sweaters from, like, you know when people send you swag? It's like, it's not, okay. I don't mean from companies that you know when it's like, you get something and it's like, it's mainly to show off their brand. You guys know what I'm talking about? Like it has their brand everywhere on it. That's what I have. So I don't wear any of them, but they take up so much space. So I need to get rid of a lot of those too. But I got rid of a lot of old jeans that I had that I just never wore, and I got rid of a lot of t-shirts, like old ones. And then I was left with no jeans because I had nothing that fit me anymore because I did gain a little bit of extra weight. But yeah, I had nothing really. So I bought one new shirt. I have been in thrift stores, but nothing's ever caught my eye, you know? Booty expansion. Canadian weather desired sweaters too, though. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't mind wearing sweaters, but here's the issue with Canada, right? I'm sure all the rest of the, I mean, any cold weather. You wear cold stuff outside. People tell you to layer and stuff, and sure, you could wear layers. You wear nice warm things, you get a nice warm jacket, and then you go in somewhere, like indoors, and suddenly you're absolutely drenched in sweat. That is the problem that I have. And then I also really don't like taking off my jacket, taking off a sweater, and then holding it in my arm. I don't like it. So usually what I do during the winter is I'll dress, I'll freeze outside because I would rather deal with that than sweat inside a mall or something like that. It's the most annoying thing. It is not comfortable. Same dude, I hate this here since I moved to the UK. You deal with the same thing. Mr. No Toes, who is the designer for that SD card holder? That was Ikigai. I had to think about that for a second. I was gonna say their real name, and I'm like, that's not their brand name. That's the real name. I went thrifting Sunday, and out of 21 article, I got 3. That's not bad. Best pre-lube switches? I feel like I answered this one here recently. But the best pre-lubed ones, in my opinion, are probably going to be from Aphelion. Pluto. Sorry, I'm just making sure these go in the right slots. Oh no, this is not in the right slot. Wait, why does the 7U go on that side? Huh? All right, well, I'm gonna put it where it tells me to put it. And if I'm wrong, I'll just desolder it. I can't remember if this bottom row is like funky or something. Is Gondo still here? Canals move around to get warm, doesn't that? Yeah, exactly. I agree with that actually. All right, got them all in the 7U spots. Pluto, thank you so much for gifting a sub, man.
P1 Utoxo gifted a tier 1 sub to ST510086.
Thank you, thank you. All right. This is a client board, yes. I actually remembered yesterday that the harbor that I had ordered is in, and I keep forgetting that I need to build that. So I need to find an excuse one day to build my harbor. But I have not found an excuse to build it yet. Give me one sec, guys. I need to use the restroom. One moment. So nice.
Let me do this while he is away. XD, I never know how to get rid of this message quietly.
What is going on? We love you, Alex. We love Toy. Thank you, guys. What happened? Wait, what happened? Did something happen? Were you guys misbehaving? He is hiding. I had to use the washroom. Alex loves Tim. We heard you battle your demons in there. That's impossible, dude. Because I just peed. We thought you need some oil support. Guys, I love you too. Thank you guys very much. Really appreciate you guys. Moist demons? No, I've been hydrating extra a lot today, and it just all went right through me. Thank you guys. Appreciate you. I love you guys too. Come on. I hope everyone's having a good day though. For real though. Hydrate? Oh gosh. Mwah to you guys too. I love you guys very much. You can never hydrate too much. Actually, you can. Actually. Big viewer from YouTube. Glad I could catch this. I'm glad you're here too, Exile. Thank you so much for being here, man. Do you like Starbucks? Oddly enough, I don't mind them. Just their regular coffee. I don't mind having. Judy, what is this, anyways? I don't mind their regular coffees. I also don't mind their. Well, if I'm ever feeling a little bit, extra, I'll go for one of those like macchiatos or whatever, frappuccinos, whatever they are. But they're expensive. They're like what, $6-7. What is this, Dirty?
I'd man cause let's go vibes are up.
Thank you, Pluto. Appreciate the 5, man. Is this a cat set? I don't know how I feel about cat. Yeah, I mean, it's a nice set, but if it's cat, I'm probably going to pass on that.
Just picked up some 2019 Andromedas. You are an inspo king.
Ooh. Okay. Dude, thank you very much. I really appreciate that, Telly. Where'd you get those? I guess that was like a used market you picked those up on? I'm assuming. I don't think you got those brand new, right? All right, let's solder in everything here. Why do those clickies sound so good? I'm telling you guys, these are hot clickies. These clickies are like actually pretty good, man. They're not overpowering. They're extremely smooth as well. They're like a legit clicky. Brand new inbox? Who kept their Andromedas inbox for that long? Huh? Hey, love you too. I just want to let you guys know though, for real though. I love you guys more, man. Seriously. I love you guys more than you guys said before. Hey, I love you guys more. For real though. Alrighty, let's solder some stuff in. How's my side camera view today? Is it off a little bit? No, we're good. We can do some side camera action for this. But no repayment needed. A FOMO audio file is probably. Honestly, that would make sense. May I check if you have any thoughts on alpacas versus Zakus? They are very different switches. Alpacas are not long pull, so they're going to be a bit more subdued in sound signature, while Zakus are long pull, so they're going to be a lot louder in sound signature. I like both of them. They're both good switches. Actually, you know what? This camera is a little off today. Fuck it. I'll just go back to the other one. I have to constantly move around this camera in the back here, so it's never in the right spot. I need to figure out a better way to go about this. What is the orange box thing? It's scaring me. It is a solder fume sucker. It might scare you a little bit. It's quite loud. I'm sorry if it is kind of loud today. It feels like it is today. It's where Alex stores his sus stuff. The Tim Suck box. Yes, it is the Tim Suck box. Indeed. I need to have that box. Huh? Oh. I am seeing the pin is not completely straight here. I think you got caught in the foam on the way in. I love the Tim sticker. Can I have one? Gotta talk to Tim about that. I'm sure Tim would sell you one. Or ship you one. I hope. God, yeah, it's getting bent every time it goes in. Probably. Let's see if I can fix this. I'm trying to watch Alex build a key, but I'm dummy thick and he's... What the? Huh? I think we need to behave. Slurpless out of nowhere is just like, what did I just read? What is going on? Are you guys okay? Or is Dandy okay? Y'all never saw that copy pasta? No. Alex, I gotta say, you have an amazing community. Love it here. I'm glad you do, man. I was actually, I'm not going to tell you guys what it was for, but I was talking to someone today about how they asked me what I think the most important thing about like the keyboard world is, like what makes the keyboard world enjoyable. And I actually said community. And I was like, man, you know, they asked me like, where would you start? Like, where would I start that's good for beginners? And I'm like, you know, as much as I think there's tons of great places, I would truly say some of the content creator discords are fantastic. And I just think they're more like, kind of more regulated, you know, to a certain degree. Because you unfortunately need to have regulation when it comes to some of these discords. People say some outlandish shit sometimes, but... I was on on 11 of Monday to Alex Star's stream. Okay, WOD. Metal Gear meme, is it? What's your favorite space-themed keycap set? Okay, I'm gonna give you guys an answer that might bring back some memories for certain people here. Do you guys remember, I don't know if it still exists, that keycap set that had Starry Night? It was like a PBT keycap set. It was some weird website that sold it, but it was just like Starry Night. Or it was like, I don't know, some sort of like weird astral thing. It was the coolest fucking... I never bought one because it was always expensive, and I never had the money for it back in the day. And I don't know if I'd buy it now, but it was so cool. I don't remember what it was called. If someone can find a link or an old photo of it, I can verify. I would say now, like, my favorite space-themed thing is probably Crimson Cadet, maybe? Or GMK Voyage. Probably Cadet. Was that it? Was that the company that had, like, glitter or sparkles or something? Something like that.
Are you okay?
Trying to sneak around. What the? I like Space Cadet. Space Cadet's good. Is that an actual meme? On a less sus, you know, Alex, do you have any recommendations for monochrome light gray keycap set? Light gray? Honestly, dude, Dual Shot might be a good choice. I know it has some color in it, but it is light gray, and it's... Dual Shot is monochromatic, right? It has a little bit of color, but it's pretty good. Just got that DN wireless stabs. Cannot wait to try them with Zoom 75. Oh, that's an oldie. That's an oldie, but a classic. Yeah, Fright Night could work too. You need to lead the charge in GMK Voyage round 2. Who vendored that again? Was that Canon Keys? think so, right? The meme started that was a Tumblr text post, blew up so big that American voice actor actually recorded it and turned into like hundreds of videos. Tumblr. Oh gosh. The good old days. Like good old days when memes lasted more than one whole day. Now I feel like there's a new meme every single business day, and it's so hard to keep up. Got Fright Night and Saturday. Man, it's good. It's a good looking set too. Yeah, I think it's more of a low key set. Like not a lot of people go crazy for it, but it is nice. Memes lasted for years. Yeah. That's the culture now though, man. It's very fast paced. It's very like move forward or get left behind. It's intimidating, man. Oh, whoa, hold on. Let me do some more switches. I'll take a look at that. R2 for Boneyard would be nice. I got some I got that Future Funk Voyage. Got some convincing to do for some people. But Boneyard would be nice, man. Future Funk first. Is there going to be ASCII round 2? I think. Oh gosh. I think so. I'm pretty positive ASCII round 2 is a thing. I took photos of ASCII recently for someone because they wanted to use it as photos for the next round. Bless you. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. What are your thoughts on GMK Row 5? I don't mind it. I'm surprised it's not more of a thing, to be honest, but I like it. I feel like it's kind of niche. Bless you and nice. I think I remember seeing R2 for it somewhere. I think it's going to be in a thing. Oh, man. Okay, so let me also explain one other thing that's kind of personal related, just because I want to make sure everyone knows some scheduling of what's going on here. We are going to be having the subathon on the 17th, I believe. So if you guys want to, tune in for the subathon then. There's going to be 15 keyboards we give away. As usual, the keyboard, if we don't fulfill the subathon in one day, it's not the end of the world. But there'll be some like fun stuff that happens. Also, all November slots are called for already. So if you guys wanted a keyboard built, I have a handful of slots left for December. I think Chudo already claimed one slot. I think she wanted one slot, but there is. I haven't like put everything down yet. But I'm thinking there's probably about 6 or 7 slots left. Yeah, Geoff, you made the cut. There's probably still 6 or 7. I'm gonna say this though, I have no idea. If some slots, like those empty ones, might get cut just because it is gonna be holidays, and I don't know what my holiday schedule is looking like. So I'm just trying to be cautious for that too. You know what I'm saying? Depending on orbit shipping. Oh, yeah, okay, then I have no idea. I hope it ships on time. I ain't doing any bets with y'all again. I did last time too, bro. Hey, I'm not, hey, Flirtless. Love you, bro. You can just sit here and watch this time, man. I'll be off on the 17th? Hell yeah. Oh, I need to figure out a good way to go about all that. But yes, I should be doing that. I want to start doing that in the new year, Brocker. But I need to like develop a form for that. You know what I mean? Like I need to get like a Google form going on, and then some mailers and stuff like that too. Do you know if it will be the 17th? I'm thinking it's probably going to be midday. I think it's going to be like starting at 1 or something, and then it just goes into the night. But we'll see. I don't think it's going to be a nighttime thing. Cloud9, I see. Wait, what? Cloud9? Oh, Cloud9. I was going to say they're doing another Cloud9? Can you link me, Gio? Can I make you build a Monspeak board? I mean, you can send in a request. The only boards I typically ignore or I don't respond to is... Dude, actually, I'm going to vent to you guys. This is like my one pet peeve when it comes to my form. I'm playing the snake thing. This is my one pet peeve when it comes to my forms. I hope you guys understand this. I'm sorry for complaining about this. I really, really can't stand when people ignore everything that I write and then just put I don't know for everything. And then on the notes, they put, can you just, if I give you X amount of dollars, build me a keyboard. And they put I don't know for everything. Like, I don't know what the expectation is there. I feel like they want me to reach out and get like all this info from them, which I have in the past. But a lot of it's still, I don't know, just make it sound good. And I just don't know how to respond to those requests. It's like my biggest pet peeve. Will the Toronto meetup not happen this month? Oh no, the Toronto meetup got canceled, I think. It got moved. Just send them a pre-built? I don't know. It's just like, am I wrong for complaining about that? You know? Like, am I in the wrong there? I feel like I kind of am. It's fair, not at all. You're not. Because it happened to me yesterday, and I was like rolling. No, sorry, Friday. I keep thinking yesterday was Friday. I was like rolling my eyes. But it happens quite frequently, believe it or not. It's always easier to ask them than to look up stuff yourself. Yeah. Again, if someone were to do this and go, I don't know for all the parts, right? And at the end, they go, hey, I'm looking to build a Sonnet, for example. Can you please help me place an order for parts? I am not sure. That is totally different. But when people end up saying, I don't know, just build me something, I have no idea about anything, it's like, I don't know what the expectation is from any of that. Because there's so many different variables, and I almost feel like you need to sit down with that person and be like, yo, here's a big lesson, but that's like a long chat, you know? Yeah, and that's the other thing too, right? Like, what happens if they hate it? What if it's just not the thing they actually were looking for? Too many wild variables, man. If you have an hourly rate that sounds like a good rev opportunity, oh my God, is that Businessman Geo? $300 an hour? Is that Businessman Georen? Oh my God. Not only is he handsome and jacked, but he's also a businessman. God damn, man. If it ain't daddy, and a daddy. That's crazy, bro. I was watching this. Oh man, I was watching this TikTok. I gotta tell you about this now that you guys reminded me. And I was thinking about Geo. I saved it. I need to find it and send it to Geo. But it was this guy doing this skit where he's talking to his son, and the son's like, Daddy, like, what do I do? And then the guy's just like trying not to pay attention to his son calling him daddy. And he's like, can you just like not call me that? And he's like, why? But you're my daddy. And I'm like, yeah, that is kind of weird nowadays, right? With everyone always joking around about the word daddy and stuff like that. I guess it is kind of funky, but it was so funny, man. It was so funny. It was a good skit. It's like, can you just not call me that? Can you call me like Pops or Dad or something else? Refer to me as father. Yeah, it was like that too. Just a heads up for those in the know. Grandpa's ashes taste pretty good. What the? Poppy? Call me John? Yeah. Are there any fathers in chat who have like had their kid call them by their first name, like not as a joke? I'm genuinely curious. Because I've never called my dad by his first name. Like, you may address me as my full government name. Whoa, yours has? Absolutely not. I have. I had a phase as a kid where I called my dad by his first name. I don't think I've ever called my dad by his first name. Like, ever in my entire life. Maybe, like, when I'm talking about, like, oh, his name is, but... That's interesting. Kid's too young to be talking, so you better not call me by first name anytime soon. I don't know how I'd react. If I had a kid and then they called me Alex. Ooh, I don't like that. That's like they're about to ask me a business proposition or something. Gio, how would you react though if one day one of your kids called you by your name? Like your full legal name, you know? Non-ironically. I'd laugh and say, pardon me. You know what's funny? I can see Gio's whole face while doing that too. Pardon me? Like what? My parents remarried when I was 6 with 2 kids. I have 2 step-siblings. My real sister and I call her stepmom Lori, and my 2 step-siblings call my dad Rick. I mean, that's fair, though. You know, like, I get that. That's totally fair. I think that's, like, on the field, fair game, totally okay. You know? True story, I had to call my dad Daddy up. What? My dad Daddy up? When I was, like, 15 because he wouldn't respond to me calling him Daddy or Dad? Wait, what do you mean by that, Slipless? Isn't that the Walking Dead names? Oh yeah, Rick and Lori. Walking Dead. That's true. Actually, that's kind of true. It is the rock. You read that so long? Wait, wrong? Did I read that wrong? Hold on. I think there might have been a comma. It's supposed to be in there. Up until. Oh, my bad. Up until. Never mind. Okay, I got that now, Slurpless. Shane was the father. Is this is this a Walking Dead thing? Are you like making a meme, or is this an actual thing we're talking about now, Fur? Is Judith Shades? Oh. I actually have 1 episode left of the Daryl Dixon spinoff, which was fantastic, by the way. I really enjoyed it. I'm a big Walking Dead fan, by the way. And I heard that there is going to be... Oh, forgot 2 switches. I heard there's going to be 2... Or I don't know if it's 2, but 2 new spinoffs coming. One of them is going to be... I guess with Rick. They announced it. I fell out of love with it post Glenn. I feel like you and so many other people say the same thing, Wode, and I totally get it. It was a little rough around the edges after the whole post Glenn thing, but I don't know. I really like The Walking Dead, so. Did you watch The Last of Us? I did. I think the ending needed a little bit more, but it is what it is. TV series. I have never watched any of like Fear the Walking Dead though, because I tried and I couldn't do it, and I was like, yeah, this is not for me. I stopped watching it whenever someone posted a reel of him dying. I was like, nope, I could. Oh yeah, I get that though. This build needs SA? No. I don't think SA will matter here, you know, Dirty? I don't think it'll matter too much. I feel like this is like one of those builds where just it won't do all that much to the overall build. Had to compress an average time completion to a 10-hour show. Oh, I mean, that's true too. I've never played the games. Because the last PlayStation I owned was like a PlayStation 2. So I've never, where's one of the stickers fell off? I've never played the games before. And then I think there was one other thing in that box, which was these little gasket thingies. Where'd they go? I want to play it on PC, but everyone's told me the PC ports are, excuse my language. Everyone said they're kind of dog shit, so I don't think I want to spend my money on them. Even if it costed like $15, I don't know if I want to risk it and ruin my experience to like just not good port, I think I would probably pass personally. So, swearing earmuffs right on right now. All right. It's time to get a racing rig and race Gio on Gran Turismo. Actually, I'm going to be, I'm going to see if Tim and Gio want to hold a tournament, and I'm going to watch both of them play. That's what I'm going to do. Hey, yo. I want to be like the announcer guy. That's where I feel like I would thrive, personally. I would just be the announcer guy, watching those two play. I wish they'd make... I wish someone who was in the hobby was really talented and can make like a Mario Kart type game, but for keyboard streamers. And then Tim would be one of the bosses. And you know how like in Mario Kart they throw bananas to make you like, slip and slide all over the court? Now you think the logical thing would be like Dielectric Grease or 205, but no, I think the more logical thing would be Tim throwing coffee and spilling coffee on the laneway to make people slip. I think that would be a fantastic game. I would play it. All right, let's grab our throwing permatex. Ooh, that's too elite. That's like too much. That's like really, yeah, since it leaks, you wouldn't even need to throw it. You just need to open the bottle cap a little bit. That's all you would realistically need to do. Yo, Alex will be the flag girl, and instead of waving a flag, he will wave his orange shorts. Oh my goodness. I'll do that. That sounds like a fun job. I can totally imagine Gio rear-ending Tim and just being like, whoops. I'd pay to watch that. Tim and I raced for like 3 hours the other night. What was the outcome? Did you smoke him? Gio, tell me you smoked him. Please, for the love of everything good. Tell me you absolutely blew that guy away. If he's waving his shorts, would he be... Oh God, what would I be wearing? Ninja, thank you so much for the tier 1, man. Really appreciate you being here, man. And really appreciate that support, bro. It was so fun. It was pretty close. Oh. Connecting to chat. What happened there? Did we lag a little bit? Weird. But ultimately, Gio, who won? I need to know. Inquiring minds absolutely need to know. I didn't mod this, actually. I had it modded by Leonardo Demos. This keyboard's so much fun, man. I'm pretty happy with this keyboard already. All right, now the fun part is reassembling this guy without damaging it. All right. We both won a bunch. I think Tim was up one. No, be honest, Gio. I know Gio, he's being way too nice. Tim was down like 15. And he was frustrated. He was probably like, oh my God. Come on. Is this board designed by Gawk? No, this was done by... Oh, God. I don't remember now. PH Lin here. This is all the like stats of the board here. Lin design, yeah. It's been a while, man. I'm so sorry. Like, they were awesome to work with. I can't remember. It was just so long ago. So, and then this is who it was vendored by. So Lin Design Studio. Like I said, it's always been a pretty board. It was just missing a few good key things on it. That's all. Did I miss a screw? I don't think I did. Let me double check if I missed a screw on the internals. 1 second, guys. I don't think I did, but you never know. No, we good. No missed screws. Yo, Alex, love coming to watch your streams. What do you think about B-Sun X switches and TX AP stabs on a Think 6.5? I think you're gonna like it. I think it's a good combo. I personally am not the absolute like most avid fan of TX stabs. Simply just because I think there are better value stabs out there that do the exact same thing. But if you like them, do your thing. They're gonna work well. I would suggest not lubing them with dielectric grease if that's the case. But yeah, I think it's gonna be a nice build. The Think 65 or Think 6.5 is a fun build. I think you're really gonna enjoy it. I'd also probably use foam in that build because I think that did have flex cuts if I remember. So if you're into sort of the same sound signature as I am, if you can kind of vibe with what I like based off of what you see in my streams, then you'll probably like some foam too. But yeah, it's gonna be fun, man. It's a nice build. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Now we can slide these guys in. Oh, this would go this way. All right, let's slide this one in. Okay, I have to admit, they did a really good job on the tolerances on this because way back when, this was a little awkward to do. So they did a pretty good job on doing tolerances here. All right, so now that we have that all put in, Colorkin, thank you so much for the tier 1. I'm gonna put the feet on last. There is actually feet that go on this, but on even the other one that I did, which was a actual unit, they do kind of slip and slide off because it is PVD'd. So I'm gonna wait until last. In fact, I might even have the client just put that on himself if they even want to put on the feet. But that's the side profile of the board. It's nice looking. It's very nice. It's like I said, just a little bit like to expect really good sound out of the gap here at the bottom is a little tough. It is pretty though. Yeah, I like that, Pluto. If it's not for you, but you respect, I like that a lot, man. I very much enjoy the looks of this board, and I think it'll actually be really sick with clickies. I think this was a really good switch choice, just because it doesn't really matter too much about the board here. You're really focusing on that fun clicky situation. All right, put these gaskets in here. Yeah, I love unique stuff too, I have to admit. It does make the keyboard more fun. Now, I brought in a keycap set. Did I leave it at the front? Okay, I might have to get up to go get the keycap set. I swear to God I brought one here, but I guess I didn't. All right, 1 second, guys. Did I not bring Birch here? Am I going crazy? What's that? Ooh. All right. So if we weren't to use clickies, this board is a little bit, it's weird. It's not even like really a resonance. It's kind of like almost like an emptiness you just really can't be rid of. It's a very awkward way to describe the board, but you know what, honestly, this kind of solves everything by using these clicky switches. So this was a good call on the client. I would have never thought to put clicky switches in this. Very nice looking keyboard though. Gotta admit. Really, really gotta admit. Yeah, we're using birch today. After a game of Apex, noticing 4 square holes in my desk. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Nice to see a clicky build every once in a while. Likewise, I also appreciate a good clicky build every now and then. I vibe with it. I really do. Love those keycaps. Yeah, birch is a really nice set. The nice, okay, like I said, I don't mean to simp too hard over these switches. I like these switches a lot because 2 reasons. Yes, they're fun, they're clicky. They're not overbearingly clicky either. But you still get like a nice sense of the switch sound itself and the keyboard sound because it is a linear and it's not overbearingly clicky. How much are the keycaps? How much does birch run for? This is not my set of birch, guys. This is the client set of birch. I just don't know how much it runs for. That she also hated my clicky keyboard? How dare she? Birch goes for 180? No way. Wait, isn't birch still in stock? For 180? So nice.
Keep looking very clean, my
Thank
dude.
you, Jordan. Appreciate you, man. Thank you, thank you. What? All right, I didn't know it went for 180. That's pretty crazy to me. Petardo, how are you doing, man? I feel like it's been a while. Canon pricing is like Kono suddenly that much? Yeah, that's quite the price. I don't understand how are they moving things at that price? I mean, I guess they kind of are if it's like a keycap set that they're only carrying, I suppose. That's wild to me, man. I did not realize that they were selling keycaps for 180. Is it all the sets or is it just some of the older ones? How do you like GMK Shoshin? It's nice. I like it. I think right now recently the 2 sets I've been vibing with the most in terms of GMK happens to be the good old trusty Boneyard. What else have I been vibing with? Miklon is a really nice set. I've been liking Zen Pond a lot. Zen Pond is sick. And then I think that's pretty much like the sets that I've been like really vibing with. All right, I'll give you, you know what? Fine, you guys want to say Greg? Fine, you guys can say Greg. Greg's cool, I guess. But I'm not using it today. Because this is what the client wanted for their keyboard. That's actually a fun spacebar. Now, I don't exactly know. This is a weird bottom row. I think I have to use regular 1.25s for this. Is this like in a regular bottom row? Oh, huh? Oh, I see what they're doing here. It's 1.25, 1.25. And then here it's 1.25, 1.25. Interesting. Not used to that with this particular, I guess, layout. Page up, page down. let's put, I don't really have anything to put there, so we're just gonna put num. Even though it should probably be the other way around, but it's okay. We'll leave it. Blue accent, please. Well, I'm kind of vibing with this. Hold on, let's look at this first. +1 for blue accent. You guys want blue accents on it? Yes or no? I can switch it. You guys want me to switch it? Blue accents, yes or no? All right, we'll switch them. How do I get stuff to make my own keyboard? I actually wrote a introductory into keyboard article on my website recently. So if you're looking for some good insight that is a little bit more long-winded than I can possibly ever say here on stream in one go, I would recommend giving that a little bit of a read. But there are some great communities you can join as well, like ours, for example, where if you needed some help, I'm sure people would be willing in certain scenarios, as long as you're not, obviously being like overbearing or something, but I think there is limits. I never knew IKEA had a GMK set. No, this doesn't look like IKEA colors. Come on. No way. At least I don't think so. It does? You guys think this looks like IKEA? Muted, it's like muted IKEA. If anything, I don't think so. Okay, I'm kind of on the opposite side. I don't think this looks like IKEA. All right, so this is the client build. We did a clicky build today. Oh, my camera's so off today. I didn't get a chance to really look at it. I'm so sorry, guys. All right. Let's take a look at this. This is the side profile of this board. This is how interesting this is. It is a pretty board though, man. Like, you gotta admit, that is pretty. All these really fun PVD pieces. All right, little HJ test. Using the NK clickies. And let's see what this sounds like. Wait, why is the spacebar kind of slap? This is actually like kind of fun, man. So you can hear the spacebar if you hit lightly. That's the click. And then it kind of blends together when the spacebar actuates. I don't know, man. I don't think I would get sick of this after 10 minutes. It's fun. Hey, listen. We have to be more accepting of clicky switches, all right? I feel like clicky switches get a bad rap when some people really like them, and then we criticize them too hard, you know? I'm so glad to see Alex is a scoop guy and not a bar guy. I'm 100% a scoop guy. I like my scoops. I think this is fun. I really enjoyed it. I hope the client ended up liking it too. It's fun. Clickies are underrated. Blue Alps are some of the nicest switches I've ever typed on. I think you got to actually try these before you knock them though, because these are a linear clicky. They're super unique. I do think you got to try them before you judge them, in this case here. I really do. Type on the Envoy again, please. What does a linear clicky mean? Exactly what it means. It's just a linear clicky. So how does it click if it's linear? There's like a little, again, I don't know the exact terminology Mike uses for this, but it's like a little, like a pop thing on the bottom that triggers when you actuate it. So it doesn't use like a bar or a click jacket or something. It uses like this little cap thing. I'm such a bad typer. If I ever got a keyboard built by you, it'd be nice to, no, I mean, Sir Pengy, you know what? I'm gonna be honest. I type at like 65 to 75 words per minute. That is my tops. So that's as much as I can ever do. So aluminum is in this guy. I used an aluminum plate for this one. Can you disassemble to show a switch? I have lots of cream clickies in my, so if I happen to ruin it, I can replace the clients. Yeah, let's take it apart. Let us see. I'm gonna move this over to the side, guys, just so we can have some space. Your Envoy sounds different than the other Alex Envoys. Yeah, people think I'm faking all my sound tests. All right, so. Okay, so the sides are lubed. And see that little metallic thing at the bottom? Okay, it's not. See that thing at the bottom? That's the little pop cap. So when this little big hammer hits it, it's like, I don't, you remember those little cap guns? Those type of things? So when it hits it, it just goes like a Snapple cap, I guess so, yeah. That's how these work. And then that's why they can be linear, right? In fact, if you look, there's not even really a leg on this. Oh, the cap came out. It uses a pretty unique internal system, as you guys can kind of see. Although I think I just ruined the switch. Well, let's see if I can get it back in there nicely. It's interesting. Long pole with a fat ass bottom. Yeah, it's like I said, it's actually a very fun switch. I feel like you do need to try it before you deem it weird or anything like that. All right. But it's super unique. It feels super good. I think it's fun. Do you have any ARC 60 builds lying around or sitting around? It would be good to hear the test. I have my own ARC 60, but I will be building 3 ARC 60s in the next like week. So if you guys are a little patient, oh my god, we're doing so many ARC 60s. We're doing more ARC 60s than I can possibly handle, and we're doing Kenny's, so that's gonna be a journey. Kenny's ARC 60 is gonna be like glued shut. So I'm pretty positive. No foam in my Envoy, no, nothing. I experimented with putting polyfill, and polyfill does kind of help the all aluminum Envoys if you really don't like the sound, but you don't really need to do that. All right, guys, that's pretty much the build tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed some clickiness. This is gonna be a very normal week of streaming. It's just gonna be an ARC build Wednesday, an ARC build Friday, and then we're doing the loop. Now, I think I might have marked it as 1 p.m., which is the mode loop. I think we're actually doing it at 8 p.m. I got to see what time schedule I put it on. But it's a pretty normal week. Next week's going to be pretty packed, and the week after that's going to be pretty packed. But this week here is a standard week, and I'm going to make sure it stays that way because I have some other stuff I need to do. Mainly write-ups for like build guides and stuff like that. So I want to make sure I get those done. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream tonight. Yeah, I hope you guys. Okay, Alex, stop talking. Let's go see who we can go raid. I think Nai is streaming. We can go raid Nai. I don't know how far she is. All right, guys, enjoy the rest of your days and night. I guess it's more of a night. Did I miss? Hold on, did I miss something? Hydrate. I hope I didn't miss anybody. Spaceballs, did I miss a compliment for you? Hold on, I gotta say something to Spaceballs. Spaceballs, even though I missed your compliment that one time, you know what I'm never gonna miss? Being with you, my friend, all right? I'm gonna always be with you, so I'm never gonna have to miss you. Hope you're having a great day, Spaceballs. Love you, dude. And I think I have to hydrate. Okay, we're good. Let's go raid 99. Enjoy her stream. You're not gonna miss being with him. That reverse compliment. It's because I'm never gonna leave him. You know what I'm saying? He's too awesome to not be around. Enjoy, everybody. Bye, and enjoy 99 stream. I'll talk to you guys Wednesday. Bye, everybody.